hope you've taken some good breaths today. If not, all good. Because now we are about to. Although breathing is actually secondary, it is not the primary thing that we do here on these Wednesdays. So what is the primary thing? The primary thing is feeling. It is detailed awareness. It is subtle awareness. So we breathe to support feeling awareness. So what we, or me in this moment, what I guide in this session is inspired by a modality called Vivation, which is a practice from the 70s. And the guy who developed this was steeped in yoga and Buddhism as well. So this is a practice that really leans on ancient wisdom traditions. And he was reluctant to call it a breathwork for many years. Because it is more of a meditation. Or not more, I like to say that it's 51% a meditation and 49% a breath work. Just to really underline that it's about getting access to the body, to the signals that the body is sending moment to moment. Getting access to more of the signals in the body and practicing relaxation, enjoyment, becoming more at peace with what we're becoming aware of in our bodies. So this is pretty much the same as what you do in a Vipassana meditation, if you're familiar with this. Allegedly what Buddha did, he sat feeling the body, feeling, hand, subtle sensations until, it's just it's just bliss. It's kind of the realization is that negativity or suffering is us resisting feeling. So if we feel in full acceptance, in full awareness what's going on, and we're just receiving the details, it is not neutral, it is enjoyable, it is pleasurable, it is fascinating, it is a gift that keeps on giving. So that's the, even though I don't want to say we have a goal, that's kind of the purpose for this whole thing. So for anyone who is new, warmly welcome. And warmly welcome to all the old faces that I see as well. If okay with you, lovely. If you have your cameras on, then I can actually feel I'm relating to people. But you're welcome to be anonymous too if you wish. So this Vivation practice, thank you. Yeah. This Vivation modality, it was after many years, it was the guy, Jim Leonard, he condensed it to 3 points, which is inhale through the strongest feeling and explore the subtle sensations and enjoy this moment as much as you can. So if we work on these 3 points, we're doing the practice in its fullness. And if you've been here before, you recognize this kind of guiding. And I thought today I'd like to just spend a minute or two on the last point. Enjoy this moment as much as you can. You may have heard me saying this, and it is such a nugget of wisdom, despite its ridiculous sounding suggestion. But if we Kevin can't hear. The rest of you can hear me? Okay? Okay. It's you, Kevin. Enjoy this moment as much as you can. What happens? Well, first of all, we might recognize that if I suggest that, it's like, what? There's like this initial resistance, or kind of like, okay, what do you mean I'm gonna enjoy? I don't particularly like what I'm feeling. And it's not enjoy it to this much, or enjoy it as much as someone else, or tell yourself to enjoy it when you're not. It's not at all about this. It's enjoying the moment as much as you can, which is a critical nuance to it. Just as much as you can in any moment. So when we make that little effort, okay, I'm gonna enjoy this whole moment. I'm inhaling through the feeling. I'm feeling it as detailed as I can. And I'm enjoying not only the feeling, I'm enjoying this whole moment as much as I can. Usually we notice that, or not usually, but one thing is that can happen is we notice that I can actually enjoy it, even if just 0.1%. So this can, or this does prove to us that it's not fixed, like our state, our relationship to what we're feeling, what we're experiencing in this moment. It's not fixed. And then we can expand on that little enjoyment that was there. I can enjoy this, or I will try to enjoy this moment even more. And we can start to either enjoy more and more, and then we start to really receive what we're feeling in a different way, in a more open way. But usually, since we are human and we have lots of suppressed, juicy emotions, we will reach a limit. I can't enjoy this moment any further. It's like I can't enjoy. I'm like, this is my limit, which is kind of maybe the essence of this point. We just enjoy as much as we can until we reach the limit to our enjoyment, which means we are in touch with a felt experience in this moment that is limiting our enjoyment. So this feeling is the one that wants our attention, that wants our love, our detailed awareness, our warmth. So where do I feel it the most in my body? Okay, I can feel my face here now. It seems like the most obvious feeling. I inhale here. I imagine that I'm inhaling through here just to bring the awareness here. I'm exploring the sensations, the nuances, and I'm enjoying this moment as much as I can. Okay, now I'm feeling something in my leg. Enjoying the moment as much as I can. So it's kind of the breath of awakening. It's like in every breath, in every moment, we can realize the perfection of this moment. We can realize, we can experience firsthand, in a non-mystical, very concrete way, the pleasure of simply being here and alive, feeling our bodies. And the only thing that's changing is our attitude. The feeling may stay the same, or it may shift, whatever. But our attitude, that's what we're really working on. Practicing becoming more capable and more accepting, receptive, so we can enjoy this life a little bit more. So let's do it. You can make yourself really, really, really comfortable. Like extra super comfortable. Maybe a light scarf over your eyes can be nice. If you have a pillow under your neck, make sure it's not too thick so your neck is straight and your airways are open. Take these first few moments to simply allow your system to adjust to this horizontal position, or if you're sitting up, that's fine too. If you're sitting up, I encourage you to find a pose where you're really relaxed, maybe even leaning your back against something and your head. Relaxation is key. And as you start to land in this new position, I welcome you to this meditation on the pleasure of simply being alive. And you can already now start to tune into your body. Maybe you can start feeling the weight of your body, getting a sense of gravity, getting a sense of you lying here right now. Notice if there's any expectations or any kind of inner striving or wishes for what to get out of this session. And that's all fine, but I invite you to just allow that to be and to hold it with lightness. So while we are here to meditate on the pleasure of having a body, I also invite you to try on the perspective that there is nothing to achieve. There's nothing to strive for. There's nothing to get out. There's nothing to change. This is purely a feeling practice of relaxing enough in the presence of whatever you are experiencing. Relaxing enough that the resistance that we all carry, often unconscious, to soften. And for the felt experience and the subtleties and the richness and the pleasure of being alive is revealed to us. So it's really a practice in doing less and less and even less. But to support this process of doing less, it can be helpful to do a little bit more in a very gentle way. So I invite you to start deepening and slowing down your breathing. And you can breathe through your mouth if this feels comfortable. You can also breathe through your nose. I invite you to breathe through your mouth to move a little bit more energy. And we can take these first few moments to breathe together for a while. You don't have to match my breathing, you can just use it as inspiration. So I encourage you to find your tempo and your depth, but maybe something like this. As you can hear on the exhale, you just let everything drop. So see if you can maintain a breathing like this, a slightly fuller, slightly slower, and a lot more relaxing than what would be a normal breath. So without straining yourself, bring in a full breath, so you're expanding your lungs, warming up your lungs and waking up your body. So it's basically a continuous sigh of relief, one after the other. As soon as you've filled up, without holding it, you just allow yourself to tip over into the exhale, and you soften your whole being as much as you possibly can. So really check in with yourself if you're holding that exhale, even if just in a very subtle way, and see if you can open up even more on the exhale. So when the exhale has landed, without rushing, you can gently begin the next inhale. So you have this continuous flowing movement. Almost like a circle, you're inhaling on, moving up on the one side, reaching the top, and then exhaling on the other side, coming down again. Again and again. And you may even, if you wish, just for a couple of breaths, exaggerate that moment of letting everything go. Show yourself that you are relaxing as much as you are willing to in this moment. If it comes a little sound, completely fine. So stay with this breath. Just keep it going, slowly but steady, and gently but firmly. And it's this soft dance between activation, feeling more, bringing in a little bit more, and softening and just receiving whatever is here. So as you stay with this breath, if you haven't already, I'd like you to bring awareness to whatever feeling in your body that seems to be the most obvious one. And when I say feeling in this practice, I mean literally anything that you can feel. If it's warmth, a mosquito bite, a tingle, a tension, an old ache, or maybe it's numbness or blankness, not feeling anything. Maybe that's the strongest feeling. So in this practice we are really just bringing awareness to the present moment experience. And the strongest feeling in your body is your anchor into your body, and therefore into the present moment. Your body is always in the present moment. It's only up in our minds that things can get twisted and distorted, so your body is a present moment truth teller. So if there are several feelings competing for your awareness, just go for one. And if you can, try not to analyze, judge, or have any opinion about this feeling. Let it be just a feeling, just a sensation. In this whole hour experience, we want to do our best to just allow any memories, insights, ideas, or technicolor movies, visuals that come up to just be. And we want to focus on the physical experience, the felt experience of being you. So it's an embodiment practice. And I'd like you to start bringing your inhale in through whatever feeling that is the most prominent right now. So this is a little visualization or imagination just to help you anchor your awareness into your body and to feel this feeling and to receive this feeling. Already now, even though it's early and the breathing hasn't really increased the intensity that much, as you inhale through whatever feeling that is here, see if you can receive it as openly and as curiously as you can, with a curious attitude. Even though it's maybe vague, subtle, hard to get a grip on, inhale through it, bring it into your conscious awareness. It's like you're studying the feeling. Be the scientist of your own body. And on every exhale, you can just let go. Let go of stress. Let go of tension. Let go of anything that you may, consciously or not, mean or have opinions about what's happening in this moment. So you just inhale and receive the details as much as you can of whatever feeling that is here. And then you let everything go. You can even relax that focused awareness on the exhale. And then you come back. You notice where you feel the most on the next inhale. And if the feeling shifts location, if another part of your body is asking for your attention, like you feel a bit more in some other part of your body, you just allow your awareness to move there, and you inhale through the new part of your body, through the new feeling. And the feeling may stay the same for a while, or it may shift within the same inhale. So you have this alert awareness of following whatever feeling that your body is presenting you with, moment to moment. And just keep relaxing in the presence of this feeling. Slow, full, nice and open, relaxing, softening breaths. Okay, so I'll invite you now to keep doing this. Keep inhaling through whatever feeling that is there for you. And keep noticing as much as you can about this feeling. Feel it as honestly as you can. And enjoy this moment, this whole moment, as much as you can. Maybe you just want to explore what this means to you. There's nothing you have to do, there's nothing to achieve, even though I invite you to enjoy this moment as much as you can. Just try yourself and go for it. Maybe you notice that just a relaxation is pleasurable, is enjoyable in and of itself. Or just the fact that you're laying here and being this honest with yourself. Maybe the honesty in and of itself feels good. And maybe you notice that there is a tiny or a big part of you that is actually enjoying this moment already. So it's more about maybe realizing the part of us that is perhaps a bit deeper and a bit more expansive and a bit more inclusive. That is just here, enjoying this moment, even if it's 1%. So it's like you're inhaling through the feeling, enjoying the moment as much as you can, enjoying it as much as you can, and letting everything go. Inhaling through the feeling, exploring the feeling, enjoying this moment as much as you can, not more, just as much as you can. See if you can reach your limit of enjoyment. Maybe you've already reached it, and that's totally fine. That's great. Just notice where you feel it in your body. So if you keep enjoying yourself, this whole moment, as much as you can, it will put you in touch with whatever feeling that is limiting your enjoyment. So this is the feeling that is the most ripe, that is the most ready, that wants your subtle warmth and attentive care. Now see if you can enjoy this moment even more. So there is no limit to your enjoyment. Maybe you can at least entertain the pure possibility that this moment and exactly what you're experiencing in your body could be more enjoyable. Just entertain that possibility and inhale through the feeling. And relax as deeply as you can. And notice your level of seriousness in this moment. How serious about what's happening are you? It's okay to lighten up about it. Use that big, open, relaxing breath to support your relaxation and to support your process of just allowing this moment to be exactly as it is. Good luck trying to change it. Feelings, suppressed emotional material come to the surface and integrate, starting to contribute to us when we accept and relax enough. And what more nuances of the sensation that is the most obvious to you can you notice? Make every little nuance of sensation worthy of your fullest, warmest, most gentle, and most loving and patient awareness. So let's go now for a little breathing range journey. So this will increase the intensity. You are fully welcome to stay right where you are with a slow, full, relaxing breath. And you're welcome to come along for a little bit. And then whenever you feel any sense of overwhelm or tension, you can just come back down to the slowest and most relaxing breath that you can give yourself. So for this breathing range journey, we move up the whole spectrum of breathing styles. So we bring in a faster and fuller breathing, and then faster and shallower, and then we come back down again over about a few minutes. So for this, you're welcome to mimic my breathing, but you don't have to match it exactly. You can just use it as support. And as best as you can, stay with your awareness on wherever you feel the most in your body in any given moment. And as best as you can, keep your exhale completely relaxed, even when we go faster and fuller. So let's start by slowing it down and making it as full as we can. So something like this. And again. A few more like this, really big, as big as you can. Fill up even a bit more, and let go. Again. Start increasing the tempo, maintaining a full breath in. You can do it. A little bit more assertive inhale. Relaxed exhale. Leave your jaw hanging loose. Powerful breath in. Go for it. Come all the way back down, all the way back down. Now relax your whole being and give yourself the most courageous and delicious breath in. Slowly, slowly. Inhale through wherever you feel the most in your body. whether it's your whole body or a specific location, whether it's buzzing, tingling, or tense, aching, whatever. Inhale through it, receive this feeling, allow it to be exactly as it is. Let go of any secret longings for it to change. Relax your whole attitude about your present moment experience. And see if you can welcome your body and this felt, vivid experience of being you. See if you can notice on your inhale, notice the subtle changes that are already occurring within the strongest feeling, moment to moment to moment to moment, subtly changing. Receive the pleasure that your body is here to give you. And for this to happen, it's not really something that you need to do to achieve. Just stay with your breath and see if you can notice these subtle changes in the felt experience. And relax as much as you can. Imagine that whatever feeling that is here right now, that it's gonna be exactly as it is for the rest of eternity. So it's a relaxation of effort. There is no effort in receiving the subtle details and nuances. To view and to relate to whatever feeling that is here for you right now. To relate to this feeling in a way that it just keeps on giving you enjoyment and pleasure. For this to happen, you can just do less. Just be aware of the subtle changes from moment to moment. And as you inhale through whatever feeling that is the most prominent, enjoy this moment as much as you can. Even if it's just a tiny, tiny bit. Enjoy this moment even more. See how much enjoyment you can squeeze out of this moment. Use your slow and careful inhale. Use that to your advantage to start to receive the inherent pleasure of simply being alive. And then relax your whole being on every exhale. And remind yourself that with every breath you get a brand new opportunity to feel the feeling, to explore the subtleties, and to enjoy this whole moment as much as you can. So every breath is a fresh one. Every moment is completely fresh So keep milking this moment for every drop of pleasure available. What does pleasure mean to you? And if you want more intensity in your body, so you can have an easier time to stay focused on the details, you can breathe a bit faster and fuller to turn up the intensity. So give yourself an experience of the tingle of aliveness. Make your body more interesting than your mind. You can also use this faster and fuller to just feel the aliveness, to just feel yourself coming alive. Although intensity is not needed, you're fully welcome to give yourself an intense experience. You can always turn up the intensity, and then you can back off and come back down to the slow, full. That gives you an opportunity to feel the details. And you can try fast and shallow for 10-15 seconds, giving you a bit of distance to what's happening, and then come back down to a slow, full breath. So explore your breathing. Explore how you shifting your breathing influences your ability to receive the details, to notice more details, but also to savor the details. So you're breathing to support your feeling awareness. You don't want to breathe to change your experience. Trying to change your experiences, the same as resisting your experience. So see if you can find a breath that kind of gets into that sweet spot, where the feeling that is the most obvious in your body and your breath becomes one and the same. And keep enjoying this moment as much as you can. Not more than you can, just as much as you can. Keep going for your limit of enjoyment. Kick your enjoyment into the roof. And it's totally fine if you're not enjoying yourself. You just enjoy as much as you can. And let that put you in touch, in even more intimate relationship to whatever feeling that your body is asking you to pay attention to. 7 minutes left of the session. You're welcome to intensify, play with it. This is really a practice in autonomy, in sovereignty, in you exploring and finding your way of how to feel, of how to feel in your most resourceful and capable way. So your breath is a vehicle, but receiving the subtleties, the subtle changes from moment to moment, just receiving the pleasure of these subtle changes. This is what you use the breath for. So stay with it. Inhale through the strongest feeling. It's like you're sucking air in from the atmosphere around you, in through the very center point of the body part where you feel the most. And how is that shift into enjoying the moment as much as you can? Keep exploring it. Just enjoy as much as you can. Or realize the enjoyment that is already here. That part of yourself. Relax back into the part of yourself that is already enjoying this moment. Just enjoying being alive. Just enjoying intensity. Enjoying the rawness of this moment. And when you feel ready, you can start to relax your breathing. Maybe you want to take a couple of really juicy, slow, delicious and savoring breaths to finish with. Savor every nuance of sensation. Acknowledge your strength and resourcefulness in this moment. Acknowledge the space and capacity within. Acknowledge the relaxation. So feelings that we usually have kept down for all our lives, since the very early years in our lives. Our resistance to these feelings, our unconscious holding back of distracting ourselves, of blocking our felt experience. This creates this internal stress. So what we're doing here is really turning off that stress signal, that mechanism that feeds this chronic low-grade habitual stress. So it's really a practice in rewiring our nervous system into a more safe perception of being alive. So at the very core of your being, you've made a really great and courageous deep dive and turned off lots of little stress signals. So this is a good moment to thank yourself. You may want to put your hands over your heart and sincerely thank yourself for the effort, for showing up. Great job. You are badass. So when you feel ready, you can start to initiate little movements in your toes and fingers. Maybe a little curving of your spine. And move very slowly and gently, and remember that you can bring this practice with you. So, yeah, relaxing the practice aspect of it and just allowing it to be a way of life, an attitude of including your body in daily life, or as you move into your evening or day. Just at any time. Okay, where do I feel it the most? It's in my cheek. Okay, I can just bring my awareness there, feel it as detailed as I can. Maybe a little breath can help me, but not necessary. Relax in the presence of this. Enjoy this moment as much as you can. So in this way we can spend our days not practicing, but like just including the body wisdom and actually using daily situations as opportunities to become more safe, to turn off stress signals. You know, safety in the nervous system affects everything. Affects every cell of our body. So cells are either in protection mode, in the stressed mode, or in receptive, regenerative, healing, healthy mode. So we can use these opportunities in our days to heal. So I find it very beautiful that healing, or like turning off these stress signals in ourselves, can be a pleasurable, enjoyable experience. It doesn't have to be the super dark, tough, cathartic things. Those are great sometimes. But it can also be just a subtle, gentle